Good afternoon and welcome to the Masterclass Marathon. Welcome, welcome. Always excited to be here on a Saturday with you guys for the Masterclass Marathon. Let me get a graphic up for you guys. So we are here, and what we like doing is sharing information about things in business, things that you need to hear, things that you may know that you need to know. And sometimes there are things that you learn that you didn't even know that you actually should learn. So I am Coach Tamika James. I'm super excited about being here. So the Masterclass Marathon is an opportunity for those who are entrepreneurs to be able to come on and share information about all sorts of things. What we do is we teach a 13-minute class, and then we have 2 minutes to share exactly what we actually have to offer outside of what we just shared. So I love being here and sharing information. Hello, Jonathan, and thank you so much for getting a badge. So thank you, Temple Hair and Cherry Girl as well for being here this afternoon. So I do have another speaker that's coming on. They are not here as of yet, so I will get started. I will definitely get started. So Masterclass Marathon. All right, what am I chatting about today? All right, what am I chatting about today? Guys, I'm actually doing 2 things at one time. Oh my goodness. I am doing 2 things at one time. All right. Let's do it. All right. So let me share that I'm not home right now, which is really cool. Yes, I'm not home. And let me tell you why. Because as an entrepreneur, a friend of mine, it was her birthday. And we were able to celebrate yesterday. And here's what I want to tell you. Hi, LaShawn. I want to tell you that when you position yourself to be able to move around, life is completely different. So my friend's husband wanted to surprise her for her birthday, and a whole thing was set up for the weekend, and I'm not home right now. And when my friend's husband contacted me, the first thing I said was, yes, I definitely can come and we can do all the things, because if I had the same life I used to have, I would not have been able to come. So today is Saturday, and yesterday we left out. He picked me up so that we could do a big surprise thing for her. And if I was in my past life being a stylist, being behind my chair, yesterday I could not have actually traveled. Today, I would also be back in the salon servicing clients. Life would be completely different. So what I want to share is today, having multiple streams of income is super important, and changing the life that you live into the life that you actually desire to have is like a whole dream that you really can live. So I'm sharing this story because, like I said, I'm not home and I was able to hang out. We're going to have much more fun today. But if I was living the past life, I would not even be sitting where I'm sitting right now. So what multiple streams of income can you have? Anything is possible. I just want you to know the possibilities are endless. So all I can do is share some of the things that I'm currently doing, and I want to share with you some of the things that you can do. So I am free to be able to be the coach that I am. So I do things like coach my clients in private groups. I coach my clients privately one-to-one. I also have different programs that are offered throughout the week. Now, why am I telling you what I do? Because if you're hearing a piece of my story, there may be something that you could actually use, something that you could do on your own. Now, I'm sharing, I shared a piece of my old life and I brought you into the new life. Once again, guys, if I was doing what I used to do, I wouldn't have the freedom to actually travel, and I wouldn't have the freedom to be able to hang out and really live life up. Now, I don't know what my voice sounds like to you guys, but we were partying, so my voice doesn't sound like my normal voice right now because we had a time last night, y'all. We had a time last night. So check out my stories to see bits and pieces of what we did. We literally went out and we just kind of hopped from one place to another. Why? Because we were able to do so. We were literally able to go into one spot, have dinner at a really nice place. The place had a nice lounge. We hung out there for a few minutes, and then we went to another spot and another spot and another spot. Now, I'm not telling y'all to be hanging out doing all these things. What I'm saying is, whatever you desire to do, you should have the freedom. Number one, you should have the time freedom. Now, I know that money is important, right? That's number one. But if you don't have the time to do the things that the money can buy, then what life are we really living? So I'm sharing a piece of my life with you so that you can understand. At this point in my life, my thing is, what do I really want to do with my time? Where do I want to be able to be? What is it that I actually want to have the liberty to be able to do? The things that we really desire is the time freedom. It's hanging out with who we want to hang out with, doing what we want to do, and also having the things that we want to have. So back to some of the things that I have been currently doing. So coaching allows me to be able to be myself and support those that I really feel I want to support. So I really love you just work. Oh man, dang it. Now, I do know Jonathan is making a joke right now about, wait, I just work. That's not normal. Yeah, it's funny because at one point in time, I used to kind of think that I should really just only go hard. But I also want to tell you guys that the going hard is really supposed to lead you to being able to do the other things. So we work hard so we could have the things and do the things. So when I'm working with my clients, when I tell you guys the passion that I have on the inside that is able to come out because I have decided who I want to help and what I want to help them with. So if you're sitting here and you're thinking and you're listening to my message today and you're actually considering coaching really comes from a position of, I am a person who wants to help a particular set of people, and I want to help them with the things that I know. I want you guys to know that coaching actually is not the hard thing that most people make it out to be. It literally is, I'm here on this earth living a life that I want to live, that I desire to live, and I'm able to help others. Now, what if you're not living your best life as of yet, but you still have something that you want to share? I want you to know that you can begin to move in that direction by deciding that you have something to share with a particular audience, and you do that thing. There's an exchange that happens, which is you help others, and there's an exchange, a monetary exchange. Now, what you have to decide is, what is the dollar amount of the monetary exchange? What I want you to know is that it can go from here to all the way to here. So me personally, I have programs where those of you that are looking to connect can join at a $47 mark, $147. I also have $299. I also have a program that is $377. Another program that is $997. And I also have a program that you can join that's at $5,000 and at $10,000. There's 2 levels in that program. What am I sharing this with you for? I want you to understand that there are multiple things that you can do and multiple price levels that you can offer the services that you have to the people. So if you just heard all of those price instructions, they look like there are things where if a person joins a coaching program that I offer, they only get this. There's another level where they get all of this. There's another level where they get more private coaching to be assisted in on a different level. I shared that with you because I think some of you don't really understand what it looks like in the coaching space. And I really just wanted to share a little bit of like how I actually do things. Now, guys, I spoke about multiple streams of income, which is my topic today. Outside of the coaching, there are other things that can be offered that I actually offer. So there are pre-recorded sessions that are available. So when I do a live session, such as a Zoom, I set it up and I let everyone know that it's available. And after it's been set up, then I move into the recording. After the recording has been done, I have the choice of a couple of things. I can actually choose to just take that recording, put it on a platform that has a paywall, and I can say, oh, you missed it, and you can click the button to watch the session that already occurred. I can leave it just like it is. And I'm telling you all of this because with multiple streams of income, I think everyone tends to think that it has to be a major production every time. So in some cases, what I do is I take that one thing, package that thing up and leave it just the way it is and resell it. On other occasions, that same recorded lesson can be taken and I can take it and I can edit it and I can either cut pieces out. I can do all sorts of things and I can actually load that to a platform and I can make that a thing that is available for sale. So I took the same thing and either I just left it the way it was, or I take the same thing and I edit it and then I put it somewhere. I want you guys to know the same exact piece of information can be sold and you could either do nothing with it or you can do everything and edit it. And people are still going to get the same information. So I really wanted to take you down the path of understanding. Sometimes we make it so difficult that it's unbelievable. When you're out here saying, I want to make more money and I desire to do so, but you want to make sure that everything has all the bells and whistles, and truth be told, people really don't care. They just need the info. Now, another stream of income for me is actually the fact that let me see some other things that I have. Physical products. So when you have things that you've created, whether it's manufactured in the country or manufactured overseas, those are things that can be resold. So what I have is a website that houses the items, and all I need people to do is click a button and place an order and have it shipped. Now, I want you guys to know that when you have physical products, one of two things can happen. Either you and your own team can be the people that actually ships them out manually by your own hands, or you guys can do Amazon. Amazon can actually ship out your products for you, okay? So if you guys want to connect with Amazon and have them to deliver your products for you, the reason why a lot of you are receiving products from Amazon very quickly is because Amazon has fulfillment centers where you can actually take your products and you can ship them to the fulfillment center, and they will ship out your products for you. Now, this is another level of having another stream of income, but I wanted to let you know that it's available, okay? So fulfillment by Amazon, all right? Now, another thing that you guys can do that I also have available is once you become an author, you can actually either have your books available on a place like Amazon. So I have a few of the books that I've written available over there, and you can also print your books. Now, let me see if I can tell you guys some really a resource today that I use to print my books. The resource is it is called 48-hour books. 48-hour books. 48-hour books. I believe that's what it's called. And if I'm wrong, I will come back and I will put it on the in the comments area. But I believe it is. Yes, it is. It literally is, guys. 48-hour books, and it's 48HOUR books. 48hourbooks.com. So literally, this site that you click on, this company can actually print your books very swiftly. Now, if everything is in order, everything is all set up, they literally can start the printing in 48 hours. So I have printed my books and had them shipped to me and received them in less than a week. And the only thing that's different, for anyone is depending on where you are logistically, where you are located in the country according to where the shipment originates. So if you have written a book, you can write your book, you can set everything up, and then you can have your books printed immediately. Now, I know Jonathan was here earlier, and I don't know if Jonathan actually has a book, but Jonathan teaches about how you create reels. And whether he already has a book or not, he definitely can create a book by taking the pieces of information that he actually, things that he knows that he puts in his program that he offers, He can take, also what he can do is he can take some of his old sessions that really okay. He can take some of the sessions that he's done in the past and download them and put them on a platform. I'm going to give you guys a whole formula to being able to create a digital ebook. And I'm going to talk about how you can also print your book as well. So if Jonathan wants to take the sessions that he's previously done, create them as an ebook, what he can actually do is create the ebook itself and place links that people can click on to watch some of the videos of some of the sessions that he's previously taught. Now, that would be a digital ebook that he could create, and he can have people to click a link, download that ebook, and when they order it, they can click the links inside the book and watch the different lessons. That was a whole thing that you could do. Now, what if he wants to lay out the proper way to create a reel, and he wants to go step 1, step 2, step 3, all the way to 10? What he could do is have pictures of the process and write out all the steps and create an ebook, right? Now, why did I say ebook? He could create the ebook originally because people can click to digitally download it, but then he can go over to 48-hour books and take that same the same file that he created for the actual ebook and send that over to them, and he can create it as a book that can be printed. And that's basically it. Once they have all the files, they have the book and they print it out for you. It's so simple, guys, that it's so crazy. It is so crazy. So I'm excited about being able to let you guys know about multiple streams of income that you can actually create for yourself. Okay. Now, another thing that I actually have is Arnetta is saying that you're not able to join. I'm not sure. So can you see if you need to update your app for Instagram, and then you may be able to actually join the live. Okay. So let's talk about another thing that I want to share with you. So as an author, you have your books, you can print them. You can have them on Amazon. They can also be printed copies, as I said. Now, something that I spoke about on a live, I don't know, maybe a couple of weeks back. When you do have a digital book, an ebook that you actually load to Amazon, there's another area that you can click on, which will make your book printable. So I gave you guys the resource 48-hour books. But once your book is actually on Amazon, you can actually place it in another location within Amazon, and you can state that you want your book to be able to be printed on demand. So let me share a real life story with you, which is that I remember when I first wrote my book called the book was called You Got More in You, Where Is It? Then I rewrote the book and I titled it You Got Way More in You, Where Is It? I changed the cover. I added some other things to the actual book, and I republished a book. So if you guys go on Amazon, you'll see that I have 2 of those similar books that are available for purchase. Now, when I wrote the second book, I went back in, like I said, I added more things, changed the cover, reloaded it. But okay, I want to tell you guys a story about the first book. So the very first book, I loaded it to Amazon. It became available immediately, I think within a day or 2 from the time that I loaded it. I was doing a conference called Who Am I? And the conference had everything to do with helping individuals to learn more about themselves, to be able to move into the next part of their life. Now, when I first made the book, what ended up happening was I was in New Jersey. I put the conference on that I did in Atlanta, and I printed a few copies by my own hands. I went somewhere and I asked for it to be printed so that I could have something, but I had just published a book, but I was doing the conference. You guys need to hear through my story that you can't think that because everything is not completely the way you want it to be, that you don't move forward. So I set the conference up. I didn't have my printed copies yet. I went and printed some so that I could have them for the people at the Who Am I conference to use to work through the conference. So I printed a few. But one of the ladies actually purchased my book online, and I set it up so that it could be printed on demand. And guys, it was such a beautiful thing to watch her walk into the room with the book that was printed from Amazon, even though I had printed copies that I made myself because I was waiting for my actual print to happen with the 48 hours books. She walked in and she had a whole copy, y'all, of the book that she was able to write in and walk through. It was the most beautiful thing ever. So I wanted to tell you that quick story to let you know that, number one, that Amazon can do print on demand. And it started with an ebook. Okay, so I loaded the ebook to the platform for people to purchase it and be able to, what is it called? They are able to to look at the book in Amazon Kindle, right? That's where it was being sold originally. And then from there, I set it up so that it could be downloadable as well. So guys, I'm just letting you guys know that there's so much. Arnetta, I see that you're here. You're here, and I'm clicking to ask for you. All right, let me see. All right, I think, no, it says you're unable to join. I'm not sure. So maybe you actually have to update your app and come back. That's usually what happens when most people cannot join. All right. So what are some other streams of income? I've given you guys a whole play on the books, the ebooks. I gave you some information about creating your coaching programs, all of the things. Now, one of the things that I actually have available, I'll move into what I have available today, which is that I have a program called Shift, guys. What I love about Shift is that Shift is a space where I can work with you to help you guys to understand what you can do next in your life. I've shared I only shared a few of my multiple streams of income because I didn't even talk about my 360 photo booth yet. I want you guys to know that if you make the choice to do something else with your life and your business, you're now in a position to move forward. But what tends to happen is most people don't really know what to do next and how to proceed. So I can only share from my own experience the things that I have already done with my life and my business. And I began to share with you guys today that I was literally able to hang out with one of my friends for her birthday for a weekend, of fun, because I no longer stand behind my chair working with clients where I have to show up and stand there and physically do the work on a Friday and physically do the work on a Saturday. So I was able to leave yesterday and actually come down and hang out with my friend. And we had a time last night. I was able to hang out, and we're going to have way more fun today. So you guys can check my stories if you want to see like what we're up to, what we're doing. But because of the multiple streams of income that I have, I'm literally able to really move around. And really, guys, this is what it's all about. It's not necessarily about physically having the money in your hands. It's about being able to have the time freedom to do the things that you want to do and live the life that you want to live. So if you're not in a position to be able to pick up and go and do different things because you're tied down to a particular job, or even if in your business you haven't created opportunities for you to have the time freedom, there's something else that needs to happen. So one of the things that I have to offer is the program called Shift, where we sit down and we look at who you are today, not who you were yesterday, 6 months ago, 5 years ago. We're looking at who you are today. What do you actually possess? What do you know? And then we take a look at your own personality and how you show up in the world. And what is it that you actually do on a consistent basis that will lead to the next thing that you could do? Because who you really are, it leaves clues as to what you should be doing. Then we move into, in the program Shift, we move into determining what it is that you're considering to do, and then determining what you will do out of those things that you're considering. Most of you have about at least 3 to 5 things that you're considering to do outside of what you're doing right now. Now, the question is, which one of those things are the things that you should do? And then the next thing is, how do you proceed to do the things? So you have to pick something, and then you need to move forward. So what we do in a program called Shift is discover you, then discover what it is that you could do. And then we look at which one of the things that you should start on. Where is the money? Where is the time freedom? Where is the thing that you're going to do that will give you the life of your dreams? And I want to share with someone, don't take too long to get to the life of your dreams. Your body is going to change. You're not going to have the same physical strength at some point in time. If you want to do things like, for me, I wanted to do zip lining. I wanted to bungee jump. I wanted to be able to climb a mountain. I wanted to be able to, jump off of a cliff and know how to swim after jumping off of the cliff and not nearly kill myself. I'm sharing life things that these are all the things that I've already done. And it's funny because sometimes people say to me, well, what else do you want to do? There's not a whole lot more that I really want. There are a few things that I want to do, but I've done a lot of things thus far because I've set my life up to be able to do the things that I want to do and also to have the time freedom to do it. So here's the thing, guys. If you have the money, but you don't have the time, if you have the time and you don't have the money, all of those things don't match. So what I do in a program called Shift is help you to see what you could do and help you to get there a lot faster. So the program onboards on Monday. So if you are interested in sitting down to look at what else you could do with your life and actually getting to it, in the program, I told you that we're doing all of this discovery, and then we get to a certain point in the program where we are working on exactly how you're going to get to the thing that we've decided that you're going to do. There's a method to the madness. You need to see a few things, and then you can actually have it. So I want to share with you that the link to get into Shift is in the link in my bio. So all you have to do is actually click that link, click on Shift, and you can get started right away. Do not tell yourself, I'm not sure if I can afford this. I'm not sure if I can pay for it. Because here's the thing that most of us do. We tell ourselves that we can't afford something in the moment. And then we're continuing to live the life that we're living. We're actually waking up and we're doing all the same things over and over again. And we haven't gotten to the next level. So at some point, guys, you're going to have to make an investment to get the information and the push that you need to do the things that you need to do. Because if you don't invest, you're going to sit in the same spot and wake up with the same life that you've been living. So as I said, there are a couple of things that I really want to do, but there's a lot that I've already done. And I'm really excited about being able to wake up every day and do a lot of the things that I desire to do. So as I said, let me see. Hey, beautiful. Everything is up to date, but I have limited access for some reason. So yeah, I'm clicking on you. Does your screen ask you if you want to join the live, to request to be in a live? Maybe you can click that and see if you can request, but I'm actually clicking to put you in and it's not letting me. I don't know why. So try that and let me see if I see it. All right, I'm going to click on it again. It says that you're unable to join. Okay, lovely folks. What kind of life are you living right now? Have you already gotten on a journey to be the person you want to be and do the things that you want to do? Are you looking for strategy? Are you looking for a space where you can come in, sit down, discover more about yourself, get into a space of actually dreaming about the things that you've been thinking about but really haven't started to do? In the program called Shift, there's a space where we begin to dream so that you can stretch what it is that you're actually considering to do. And then we put you on a journey of actually getting the things that you really want. What really has to happen, truly, guys, is that you have to sit down and break everything apart to create the strategy. And then your time management is another thing that's important. Some of you know what you need to do, but you won't do it because you're not locking yourself down to do things week to week. So in Shift, every single week we're working on the things that lead up to the big picture for you. You can have the life of your dreams. You can be able to go and hang out with friends and do all the things that you want to do if you just decide that this is what you're going to do and that you're ready to have it. Another thing we do in Shift is we talk about timelines. If you say you want something and you have not decided that you have a date to do the thing, you're going to tell yourself that I'm going to do it, but you haven't pushed to the date. If you don't have numbers, if you haven't actually sat down to decide on or to learn or to figure out what you need, you may not be doing the things that you need to do because you don't know what you need. Let's see, what kind of phone is she on? I had that issue last week. I was on my MacBook and the other person was on an Android. We couldn't connect. I had to go to my Android to connect live. No, it says I have limited access for 20 hours. This is weird. It's nothing I can do about this. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. Well, Arnetta of My BMF Solutions was our other speaker for today on the Masterclass Marathon. She's not able to get in, so I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. I'm so sorry, Arnetta. I'm so sorry. Okay, well, I am going to close out the Masterclass Marathon. They probably blocked your live. Yikesy, golly. I'm so sorry to hear that. Okay, well, Arnetta, we'll go for it again. If it's 24 hours, then maybe you can come on tomorrow on the Masterclass Marathon. That's at 7 p.m. if you are able to join. Okay, listen, guys, I'm not home. You see, this is a whole different, look, I'm in my friend's office, okay? I'm in a whole different background, okay? I'm excited. I just want to share pieces of the life that I've been able to live with you. Guys, who are you looking for as your coach? You're looking for the coach that has the information that you need to support the business that you're running and the life that you're living. Oh, okay, wait a minute. For the things that you want to do, and they've already been through the things that you're about to walk through. That's who you're looking for. That's exactly who you're looking for.
Okay.
So, all right, look at you. Listen, I was about to, because listen, I already got the word that we're doing brunch today, and I think it's about to be past the brunchish time because I think brunch starts at 11. Well, listen, none of them are awake. Nobody is up yet because, boy, we had a time last night. Welcome, Arnetta, to the Masterclass Marathon. Listen, I'm sorry you had such issues to get on here.
Thank you for having me, Tamika.
All right. Okay. Well, welcome. So the nature of this is that we are bringing other entrepreneurs on that have information about business. And everyone has up to 13 minutes. If you need to take less time, that's fine as well. But up to 13 minutes to share some information that others need. And then you have 2 minutes on the clock to let us know exactly what you have to offer. So Arnetta, if you are ready, Arnetta, where are you joining on Instagram from?
Now it is the Android. I was on my desktop at first.
Okay. All right. Awesome. Oh, you can't do Instagram live on your desktop, Arnetta? I don't think can you? Maybe I never did it. Let me be quiet. I never did it. All right. I'm saying stuff I have no idea about because I just don't use that. All right. Arnetta, I'm going to give you your time on the clock and let's go. Yes. You do remember Arnetta from behind the glass. She said beyond the glass, behind the glass during COVID. Yes. So during COVID, during the time when we were all stuck in the house, I actually created a private group. No one had to pay a thing. And I created a space for us to be able to communicate because I knew we were all stuck behind the glass. And we created a space. So we all met. So thank you for still sticking with us, LaShawn. Arnetta, you have your time on the clock. Tell us what you have to share today. You can share it in whatever way you want. Tell us who you are.
Because I've been completely thrown off. Facebook surely knows how to shake us up a little bit. But I just want to...
and my phone is about to die. So Arnetta, you do your thing, and I'm going to go search for a charger.
Thank you.
Okay?
So
you got the floor.
You, Tamika, for allowing me your platform. Everybody can attest and agree that she is the most amazing person inside and out. And she just helped me so much in these past, couple of years become better, with being before you as I am now today as part of her UBG platform that I'm in. So, I encourage you guys to join Shift and make the shift just as I did, so that you could become a better person and businesswoman. Okay, but for those of you who don't know, I am Arnetta Rogers, your business solutionist. I empower and educate small business owners to manage a legitimate business, build generational wealth, and live healthy, happy lives. I'm so thankful for this time I have before you today, because some of you may know my business, My BMF Solutions. I provide the B stands for business management, M, medical, and F, the financial solutions. So have you ever heard the term, and I know that you have, your health is your wealth? Well, just that. It's plain and simple. Your health is your wealth, ladies and gentlemen. The healthier you are, the less expensive it is for your insurances. And that is the truth, okay? On your pathway to financial freedom and wealth freedom by first staying healthy and choosing the right health care and wealth solutions. Well, you might ask, how do you do that? Where do I start? First, you start by number one, taking care of yourself. I've been in the beauty industry long enough to know that what we need a system built specifically for us. This I know. So what I did, I partnered with a major software company to integrate health and wealth building solutions, and we finally perfected the system. Okay, I'm a licensed cosmetologist. I'm a bonded, licensed broker, certified with BBB, the Better Business Bureau, to make sure you get the very best service from your insurance carriers. Well, one company in particular has proven that what we need, both by way of health and wealth, with having a great ACA compliant comprehensive plan for all of us, including 1099 contractors. Guys, this is a game changer. Let me get my voice together. This is a game changer, okay? Most insurance carriers, such as Kaiser, Cigna, Aetna, CareFirst, Blue Shield, all of these carriers are great, and I am brokered with all of them, but all of them except W-2 employees, right? And if you're fortunate enough to be married or have a spouse or significant other that has great insurance with their jobs, then you're all good. But the moment you are, divorced or separate, you're on your own again, right? Now you have United Healthcare, who allows 75% to be W-2 and 25%, if you are a part of that group, to take advantage of the benefits that group has if you're a contractor, right? Only 25% of you can do that, and that's only with United Healthcare. Now, if there's a health share, like Impact Share, I have access to that as well. A lot of 1099 contractors can also take advantage of that. But I tell you, ladies and gentlemen, I've come across an awesome carrier and platform that I'm going to share with you today. And this allows W-2 employees and 1099 contractors. And it also has a platform where you could also invest. So not only as a member of this group, you'll be able to have access to the best comprehensive health insurance, but also invest in your wealth. Now, what is that? That is Sovereign Nation Insurance, okay? And this insurance allows just everyone. It's a guarantee issue with no underwriting, right? For those of you who have pre-existing conditions, this is a game changer. Now, it is a 6-month waiting period for those major pre-existing conditions, and it is a 5-year look back for cancer. But this is a problem that we've been having in this industry since the beginning of time. We have to get an additional job. We have to, work and do things in places that we don't want, be in places where we don't want to be because we just simply want the benefits. Well, guys, I tell you, I've been working on this for years, and we finally found a couple of companies, the Health Impact Health Share and Sovereign Nation, who allows the best. I would even encourage those who have insurance with their current employers to recommend this insurance because it's cheaper and it still offers the best of everything. And I guarantee you it has what your company have and more. The plans, the affordable plans, they start with the telehealth, your whole entire family, just your telehealth. It includes behavioral health and mental health, which is also a game changer because we have to take care of ourselves mentally. And sometimes you just need to talk to someone. And if your family is totally healthy, then that's fine. That's totally fine. And you feel like this is all you need. But I would encourage you to take it a step further because the comprehensive plans only start at $185. $185 a month. $185 a month does give you some limitations, but if you don't want any limitations, it starts at $218 a month. I'm telling you, hands down, that is a game changer. Some of you paid that in booth rent. And all you need to do is do an extra weave or an extra haircut or two. And boom, you're taken care of, not only with your health, but with your wealth by investing, guess what? $115 a month into sound money. The topic today is wealth building or wealth planning using sound money. So you might want to say, what is sound money? Sound money is simply gold and silver. You might have 401k at your job, but guess what? Sound money, gold and silver, is tax-free. A lot of people don't know that. It's tax-free. So if you have a 401k, you can actually roll that money over into gold and silver and then convert it back into cash, have your account connected to your sound money wallet, and now you have tax-free money. I gave you that. Yes, I did. I sure did. That right there, ladies and gentlemen, is a game changer. Sure, you can use a Roth IRA as well and some annuities also, but there are limitations to that, okay? With sound money, it gives you access like a drip account, like not even a line of credit because it's your money, right? You have access to it. You can convert it to silver and gold. You can do it the other way around and convert your silver and gold to cash. So I say to you, ladies and gentlemen, it's nothing like it. Now, for you all that are in salons and you are in a group setting, then get the group together. Get the group together. I always say it's time for us to start completing one another and stop competing with one another. And some things we just have to do together. When these suites came about, it separated the community. Let's get that back by working together, even though we have our own spaces within under one roof. For those of you who are in these 50 space or more salon suites, someone be an advocate. Call me in. I'll come in and I'll speak to the group to share with you how you all can come together and get this group health insurance for less than the booth rent that you're paying today, or how you can incorporate it by doing a haircut or two more a week to be able to afford this insurance. You don't have to lie about having public assistance and making thousands. I mean, we can bridge that gap, ladies and gentlemen, and become independent totally of ourselves. We don't need it anymore. We don't have to lie. We don't have to do any of that. From the IRS, it's all in one package. We have perfected it, and I'm so excited for you guys because it's affordable. It's no way that you should have to uh, again, hide from the IRS, lie about getting public assistance, right? I get it. Survival of the fittest, you got to feed your family. But guess what? You don't have to do that anymore because sooner or later they're going to catch up with you. That's just the bottom line. I'm just saying. Sooner or later, guys, they're going to get you. They're going to make you pay it back if they haven't already caught you. So I'm saying, get out while you can. If they haven't caught up with you, now is the time. Give me a call, okay? Reach out to me on my Instagram, my Facebook. Join my private Facebook group, Beauty, Brains, and Business. Guys, it's going down in the group. I've started talking to them already. I just launched it. I'm on in my private group every Wednesday for a lunch and learn, Beauty, Brains, and Business lunch and learn. Come and join the tribe so we can get it popping and shake this industry up like no other. So when another pandemic hit, we will be prepared and ready to click the button and take them all the documents they need, and we ain't begging for nothing. We are ready and we're independent of ourselves, y'all. So, okay. Thank you.
All right.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's just that simple. It's a no-brainer, and I'm super excited to be with my girl, Tamika James, in this Masterclass Marathon. She has helped, guys, for those of you who don't know, I drove to Atlanta for the first time, not my first time in Atlanta, but my first time seeing Tamika. It's been maybe it was before the pandemic, but it was when she was speaking
Right.
of that book, You Got Way More in You. And it just resonated with me. God had given me this vision back in 2012. I didn't launch on it until 2014, and I realized this was such a heavy weight. I couldn't even be behind the chair and do the work that he wanted me to do. I had to make a decision to come from behind the chair. And Tamika was speaking, honey. I drove, and where she lived was closer to me than where I drove to. But I just had to, I just had to be in the room. And I'm so glad that I did. And I shared this with her. And I asked her, I said, do you know of anything like this in the industry? Because the further I looked, there was nothing. And she said, no, I don't think so. I think you're on to something here. And I was like, yes. Okay. So, I kept going. And the brother, Charles King, was in the room. Sarah, Wendy Armstrong, Danisha Barnes. I met some beautiful, beautiful sisters there, and we all are still connected today. And I'm still connected to this beautiful sister. We're doing great work together. I'm in her UBG group, Underground Biz group. So those of you who hear her speak of shift, listen, I made a shift. She can tell you, I was just as shy. I didn't want people to hear my voice. I thought my voice was too raspy. That was an issue for me all my life, really. So to be before you speaking in the way that I am now, I have to give it to this beautiful sister here for helping me to understand that my voice was unique and people want to hear it. I have something to say and people need to hear it. So I had to get over myself, that vanity that was in the way. And I'm just happy. I'm happy that she helped me with that because I needed my voice to be heard so that I can speak to you and share with you this beautiful information that I share with you today, guys. It is for us. So, hit me up, give me a call, join my Facebook group. I'm here. Get your complimentary 30-minute session discovery call. For those of you who have policies listen, I can delve into it and see what you have, because some of you are covered and don't even know what you have. And when an accident comes, you don't have the insurance to cover the physical therapy that you might need, right? So let's understand what you have so that you can be protected. You're paying for something that won't do you a bit of good when you think you need it. And it's just throwing money out of the window. So why not understand what you have, know what it is that you need, and say, listen, I take such and such a medication. How much would that cost me with this plan? I had a young lady who takes a trilogy, I think, for asthma, and her current plan is it costs $500. We looked it up with this plan. It's unbelievable, guys. She will be paying $11.90, Tamika. $11.90. But see, when the employer is contributing to your plan, they're going to get the cheapest plan just to say, hey, I had something to offer them. Now, it's up to you whether you're going to get it or not. And you're thinking it's okay because it comes from the job and you get it just to be covered. But it's nothing, because it's not going to help you in the long run. Now, you can take this plan and you can share it with your company, and you can say, hey, HR, take a look at this. I believe this will save the company money, and it'll save us money too, and we'll be covered. You can actually go into the system. I'm going to actually drop the link in the chat. You can go into the system and look around, see if your doctor is in network. If he's not in network, you can request that he be in network right from the link. And the company, once you do that little form, the company will reach out to your doctor. Because listen, when you go to your next appointment, he doesn't want to lose you. He wants to know, how can I service the people that want to come to me? So when you say this insurance, Sovereign Nation Insurance, I love it, and you're not in network, listen, they're going to reach out to you. Please accept this insurance. What you think he's going to do? Because he still want to see you. You have grown a relationship with him. You trust him. He knows you. He got your medical records. So listen, I'm telling you guys, it's a no-brainer. I've done the homework for you. It's so affordable. Okay.
This is crazy. You have enlightened everyone today about what they need and also how to get it. But that last piece that you just shared, which is how to even communicate with your doctor to get them to sign on to a certain plan. Like, that's crazy. Like, who would have known that that's something that you could actually do? And I think there are always little nuggets that are received, especially in these spaces of the Masterclass Marathon and everything. You just share that one little thing. You might have just changed something for someone, that I not might have. I'm sure that you did. So I am excited about everything that you're doing. I'm going to go back to that day that you drove. That it was crazy because you just went back to a story where I did the conference called Who Am I? It was when I wrote the book, You Got Way More in You, Where Is It? I used the book to actually walk everyone through the things that needed to happen for their shifts, for all of your shifts. And you came in, you drove you are in Maryland, you drove to Atlanta, which is where I put the conference on. And I was living in New Jersey, and I flew down to Atlanta. And I'm glad that you took that drive to come into the building to get really a better understanding of how you were going to proceed forward. And I just want to tell you that I'm really proud of everything that you've done, because you have changed thousands of lives by you deciding to invest in yourself, to get in the car, to be in the room, to sit and work on you and what you were going to do for the rest of the world. And the story is for me and you, because you came into a space that I provided, but you did the work and you made the choice about who you were going to be to the rest of the world. And you've literally changed lives. Like, I mean, you changed lives in a way, not necessarily only, oh, I'm just going to help you. You changed lives in the sense that someone was able to sign on and get a health plan and be able to get the assistance they needed from the doctors to live another day, to even be with their family, a few more days, a few more weeks, a few more months because of having the right care. Because you helped them to understand what they needed, and you helped them to understand that it was
Yes.
beneficial and affordable. And then also what I know about what you do is you talked a lot about the insurance today, but
Mm-hmm.
you also have this software that is for the beauty professionals where they use the software to be able to book their appointments, to be able to just really organize a lot of
Yeah.
things for themselves with the healthcare included. This is what she's really
Mm-hmm.
saying, y'all. There's a software. So her idea was to take stylists need to be able to book their appointment and organize their
Yes.
life in this one platform, but they need to be able to see how they could clearly look at
Yes.
the money that they're making and then be able
Absolutely.
to pay for their health care. So now when you see, as she said very lightly, okay, if you look at what you're making and you
Mm-hmm.
understand what money you're making, you can see that it takes
That's
another
it.
haircut to have insurance. So when you see the money you're making, it all comes together. Oh, wow, just another haircut? Okay, now the goal with using the software is just get another haircut booked. Now you can see clearly that you got the money
Yes.
that you need to be able to get this health
Absolutely, Tamika,
insurance.
you nailed it. And in addition to that, your saving with your sound money for retirement is in there as well. So now you're managing your business, you're healthy, you're thriving, you're being a leader to others as a businesswoman or man in your establishment by having such a system, because now they're learning it, and whether they stay with you or not, this is information that they're taking with them. And if they're, say, for example, going to open up another salon, this is a way, guys, for you to franchise. You're building leaders in your establishment. So when you want to expand and duplicate yourself, duplicate those who you've trained underneath one roof, and now franchise your business with those workers with this system. Now you are changing lives. You're changing how we do business in the industry and how we handle our business in the industry. And you're investing from that same system. Guys, the sound money, you get collectible coins delivered, tangible. This is not the digital dollar. These are tangible, collectible coins that you get delivered to your home every month. So instead of putting $115 in your savings account and letting it sit and build no value, then you just connect that account to your sound money wallet and you can have it come that way. And this company also allows you to create another business from sound money, because you can build a team of leaders who would want to be a part of collecting silver and gold with you. You don't have to do that, but it is available. Just another stream of income where that sound money or extra commission that you make from building a team can pay for your coins every month. And then you don't even have to go into your own account to save. And you know, you can make your clientele, aware that, hey, in 18 years, you can have, in excess of $500 from collecting the $500,000 from collecting these coins every month for your children or your grandchildren. So, I'm just excited that health and wealth is included in this software platform, and every bit of it, guys, is so affordable. You can get it separately or you can get it all together. But I will share with you that if you are interested in the health care membership with this particular company, you have to first be a member with your investment, with your savings plan of the collectible coins. It's a membership based program. Now, if you are a group, though, you don't have to. if your salon is a group and you want to get into the insurance program or platform, you don't have to invest. That's just the way that they have it set up. And, personally, I like it. I agree with it because it fits my, business model with, building generational wealth, helping you guys have a legitimate business and be wealthy and happy all at the same time. It's just, woo, it's just a no-brainer, and you can do it. You can do it, guys.
Awesome, awesome. Well, please, guys, make sure you connect with Arnetta Rogers. And Arnetta, just tell us how they can connect with you, and then we'll get ready to close the live out. So I want you to be able to verbally
Okay.
let them know how to connect with you, and I'll tell you guys how you can watch this again later if you miss anything. All right, Arnetta, over to you to let us know
Okay.
exactly how people can connect.
You guys can connect with me through my, and here's the link. Okay. Okay. See, you know what? These people.
You can,
Oh,
well, you look,
okay.
just tell us
I'm
verbally.
sorry.
We can
Um,
you can put it you can put it
Yeah,
in the
that's what I
comments
was
of the
doing, and
live
it's
after
it's
the
not
live closes
allowing me
out.
to. I'm starting to think they are after me, but guess what? We're gonna change lives anyway. I ain't playing with Facebook or Instagram. I love y'all too, Instagram. Stop playing with me. We got lives to change, okay? So, but you can reach me at my uh, Facebook is at my BMF Solutions. My personal page is Arnetta Rogers, and I'm at my BMF Solutions on Instagram. Now, I'm working on my Instagram, guys, so don't judge me when you see the numbers because they coming up, okay? I just been working behind the scenes, working for you, and now I have a dedicated team, i.e., my girl, right? I have a dedicated team that is helping me build this platform. And so, guys, please, I want to be a part of your family. I want you to be a part of mine. And so check out at my BMF Solutions and join me. Join my private Facebook group, Beauty, Brains, and Business. And let's get it popping and shake this industry up just by simply getting in order. And then, listen, this will shut them up a little bit from trying to deregulate us because they don't have no control over our money. We'll, here, listen, we're going to click this button and we're going to give them what they need. Keep it moving. We running this over here. So I'm just saying, guys, let's come together, get it together, stop competing with one another, and let's complete one another. Ignite me in 2023. That's my motto for 2023. So that's how you do it.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, I want to say thank you to all of you who have been here watching the Masterclass Marathon. Special thanks to Arnetta Rogers of My BMF Solutions for joining and sharing with us what it looks like to be able to make more money and also protect yourself with your insurance in multiple ways. And she also told us about the gold. So make sure that you are connected to her to get more details. The Masterclass Marathon is a space where we introduce ourselves to you, we share information with you, and we are excited about you connecting with us on the side. So make sure you guys click the arrow at the top, give her a quick follow. If anyone missed any of this marathon today, what you can do is go to the page at Tamika James, which is the one we're watching on, and you just click on the videos and then click the drop down which says series. You guys will see that there have been over 60 Masterclass marathons that have occurred right here on Instagram, and you can click to watch any of them. They are sitting in the series. Another place that you can watch this will be on Entrepreneurs Speak with Tamika James, which is my podcast on YouTube. Entrepreneurs Speak with Tamika James. And I'm also going to ask that you just hop over there and subscribe so you can be one of the subscribers and you can watch the past marathons. What we do here is we share information about things that you know you need to know, and sometimes things that you didn't even know that you actually needed to know. So if you would like to be a speaker on the Masterclass Marathon, we're looking for you. If you have a business and you are interested in teaching and enlightening someone else about what you do and how you do it, then we give you an opportunity for 2 minutes to let us know exactly how what you have to offer and how people can connect with you. So go to masterclassmarathon.com if you are interested in becoming one of the speakers. Or you can go to the link in my bio, and then you can go inside and click on become a speaker for the Masterclass Marathon. So we're looking for you ASAP. So sign up so that you can join the the platform and speak. The one thing that you should know about when we speak here is that these lives and these marathons live on. They live here on the Tamika James page, and they also live over there on the YouTube channel as well. Okay. So I'm excited. Arnetta, can you mute yourself for a second? I'm excited about what we do here on the marathon. We're looking for you to become a speaker. And what I really love to do is you just hit the microphone that's on your, yeah, okay. What I really enjoy about doing this is the fact that we are able to share you with another audience, and that's what we do here on the marathon. So I want to thank everyone who came in to watch today, and we'll see you tomorrow. We have another segment at 7 p.m. Eastern on Sunday. So see you guys later, and thank you for all watching today.
Okay,
All right,
thank you.
Arnetta.
I'm sorry. Bye, guys.
Okay. All right.
Thank you, Tamika.
Thank you again. Bye now. Oh, and before we go, I'm just going to ask you guys to join the shift program. If you join right now, you'll be able to log in and begin to get the information that you need to work on before we get into the actual session, which is on Monday. So make sure that you do join shift. Listen, I love that Arnetta just shared her story. Arnetta was she wasn't in shift, but she was in another program that was just like what shift is. And I did a conference called Who Am I? And that was what I titled it back then. But the life that she's living, the things that she's doing right now, she literally came in and she just made some decisions about how she was going to move forward. She had everything in her that she needed to do what she needed to do. But what happens with most of you is that you have these ideas and you're not sure what to move on, and you're not sure exactly what to do. You need to be in a space where you can safely make some decisions about how you're going to move forward to change the lives of the people that you're going to connect with, to change your own life, to do the thing that you desire to do. I'm so proud of her because she's doing exactly what she wants to do, but she had to make those decisions first. Okay. So please make sure that you make the choice to join Shift this weekend. The link is in my bio. And we will be working together for 5 weeks, which means that over the course of 5 weeks, we're going to work on you, discovering you, deciding on what you're going to do next with your life and in your business. And we work on the whole you because there are parts of you that are connected to others, and we have to make sure everything is in alignment. Then when we discover what you're going to do next, then we work on the plan, and the actionable steps are placed in order for you to be able to do what you are supposed to be doing over the course of the 5 weeks. All right. See you guys soon. Thank you for joining the Masterclass Marathon, and click all the links that you need to actually see what you need to see.